Hey everyone, Deadpine here. Welcome back to Infinity Evolved Skyblock. It's episode number 14. New day of recording here on Twitch, which you should be joining us live, twitch.tv/Deadpine. Filming all these live there. Yeah, just gonna get into a bunch of random things today, start figuring out, try to complete this first quest book line, as well as get more power, maybe look into culinary generators, and then get auto-saving. We need to get that basic resource going always in the background. So should be a really fun day. Let's go. All right, here we go. So, yeah, I was just talking with chat before we started recording here about what we should get into today. I think we're gonna try, because we have the steel now for the market. I just don't know if it's gonna be easy to get these berries. I think it might not be the worst. It's just gonna take a lot of bone meal and a lot of grass. So let's get our grass blocks going first, so we can at least start bone mealing things. So I need to find where my dirt blocks are. There they are. And then maybe we need to make a platform for grass, because I'm pretty sure I have grass blocks, right? Yep. Got some grass seeds here. And that'll get the job done. Perfect. Put all the bob drops we got this morning away. Some of that away. Nice. Okay. Where are we putting the grass blocks here? Could put them up this way across. I was kind of hoping to make that like a laser area. I think we're just gonna put them right here, actually. Yeah, just put them right here. No reason to not use this space. No, that's not an insult at all, crazy redneck. That's how I fall to sleep too. So I'm honored, 100% honored. Yeah, I usually put on a magic draft or something like that while heading to bed. So I'm happy my content can provide that for you. All right. I think it's important. Like I said, we'll just get the seeds in there. Let's pop on F7 just to make sure none of this is bad. Okay, we'll go ahead and do like something like that. That should spread fairly quickly. You missed the 1.7 look. Call me nostalgic. I miss a few things. I do miss 1.710 chisel. For sure. Definitely miss 1.710 chisel. Especially the... By the way, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. Especially the glowstone blocks. Like, those are glowstone blocks, and they're beautiful. No, you're good. You're good, Killer. No worries. I'm glad to hear you're doing as well as you can be. Nice. Sorry for the lawnmower, guys. Getting in their last couple mowing sessions before they can't anymore. All right, so we'll do that. The grass will go. What can we work on the meantime? I guess we can. Oh, we can work towards getting the sieving done that we need to get done. I need to find an ancient seed, which I believe is sieving a bunch of sand. So we'll work on grinding down a bunch of sand and go from there. And that'll be good. I have only had to cut the grass once all year. Wow, pretty impressive. I live in a place where they do it for everybody. So we don't really have much of a choice. They do a great job, though, to be fair. Fancy pants? Not really. We pay for it, so I'd prefer not to pay for it and do it myself. The problem is our yard doesn't really have a lawn to cut, and everybody else's does, so you know. This year where I live, the grass just didn't grow that high. Yeah. Fair enough. Okay, so yeah, so sand. We need to just get a bunch of sand going here. I'm pretty sure that's what gives us an ancient seed. Let's just double check to make sure. Yeah. It's a 1%, 1%er. We also need to get a bunch of crystals going because I want to get a bunch going for when we start up for a... Although I might wait till we have that automated before trying to get that up and running. I've got a lot of crap. Put those in there for now, I guess. That's the other thing. Getting organized would be kind of good, too. What options? Applied Energistics, storage drawers. I want to say there's, like, barrels in this, too. Are there barrels in here? Or is it just storage drawers? Barrels are in here, too. I might use that just for... I don't know. They just hold a lot more. I don't think there's any upgrades for them. That's the problem. So drawers have upgrades, which are better, and better void options. Although the barrels have a ender chest upgrade, which is kind of cool. So, useful in different scenarios. Our pan is definitely way OP now, which is nice. Put all these in here for now. But yeah, I don't know, we'll see. Condensed speedruns. Or shorter speedruns. But yeah, speedruns would be good. I don't know. I don't know why I haven't pulled the trigger on doing vanilla speedruns yet, but I just don't feel like vanilla speedruns would be that fun. Maybe they're better in 1.16. I don't really know. And there's no reason to do Mad Pack speedruns anymore, so I don't know. Don't know. Maybe we can find a different pack to speedrun, but the Mad Pack was just so perfect. And it wasn't even on purpose, you know? No, it's just... The only other competition's not going to stream anymore. And play it anymore. Well, maybe he'll play it, but I don't know. Probably not. There's less RNG in the Nether update. True, but I thought like in the newest version there was a little bit more RNG. I mean, Rob, if somebody comes out of nowhere and takes my record, sure. I'm down. But more or less, I don't particularly want to get into it. Looking to hire someone to take my record. Nice. I mean, we could always do it to try to get a PB, but I don't know. We have a couple thousand hours in Mad, not a couple thousand. We have probably about 1,000 hours in Mad Pack. Is, you know, can't play one thing forever. Says the guy's playing Minecraft for 7 years, but you know, I'm also having massive deja vu right now, which is kind of crazy. I'm having deja vu a lot. But we'll see. We'll see. Let's just start with a stack. So we got to get this going this way, and then I need another hammer here. I guess I could do another iron hammer. It just seems like a waste of iron right now. Later in the future, it's gonna be fine. Actually, was short there. Nice. All right. Hit U for uses on there. Done. Have I played Skyforge before yet? Yeah. Played it when it first came out. It was okay. I wasn't like in love with it. The novelty of Sky Factory had kind of been worn off on me by then. You know. No, that's fair, Rob. That's fair. I'm not saying it won't happen. I'm just saying it. It's not in the future plans at the moment, you know. Not in the future plans. 116 modded is going to be amazing. I think anyway. If we can get some stable Dark Costa mod packs going, or when Enigmatica 6 has an expert mode, it's going to be enjoyable to play for sure. Just all the 116 mechanics in vanilla are just so damn good. And then having them in modded and integrated into modded just feels awesome. But I think we need stuff like Craft Tweaker and a few other mods to get updated here. But it'll be fun. It'll be fun. Like imagine a good 116 Skyblock, because there's going to be something new things to figure out, like how to build your first mob farm. The slab thing would be in effect, you know. Slabs don't block out light anymore. How are you going to build your mob farm or your first mob farm? The design's gonna have to change, stuff like that. It'll be fun. Gonna be fun. Not in the newer versions. Nope. They still let in light. I'm not sure if it's less light, but they do still let in light. Which makes sense. It's not supposed to block light. All right. Let's do that. All right, let's go. All right, gotta finish my coffee here, or my water here, so I can drink my coffee. Probably Cold Mage. That's a lot more effort, right? Making a roof that extends shade enough to block the light at the center sources. Yeah. Plus, then you have to deal with, but then you also have to deal with the other blocks. I guess you could half slab it all the way. But yeah, that takes extra resources and makes your farm bigger. So it's just it'll be interesting. I personally think I'm probably gonna do just close it off, let them spawn, break the block, and then kill them. You know, it's probably gonna, for the manual part where you just need those first few basic resources, and then because automating a farm is easy, you just have a little drop tray. So, had a venti hot cafe mocha from Starbucks with an added shot. That's good. Nice. Yeah, my Dunkin' would usually had 2 shots in it of espresso. What up, Giggles? How are you today? We need to get Chisel and Bits for 116. I feel like we had Chisel for 116, didn't we? Or am I being wrong about that? I just don't like the new. I don't like the new Chisel as much as the old Chisel. Purely for textures, I like the old textures better. Thanks for being here, guys. Hopefully your coffee is as good as mine. Mine is tasty. What's up, the Craze? How are you today? But yeah, no, I agree. There's some really solid building mods for 116 already. But I do know Chisels and Bits can be like kind of crazy. I'm alive. How's you? You know what? I'm alive. It's not a bad outlook on life. Not much. Waiting till I leave work. Always leave an hour before my shift starts because I don't like feeling rushed. Yep. I know that feeling. I would tend to get to, when I worked in restaurants, I would tend to get there 10 to 15 minutes early just to chill, talk to people. Your coffee has been Irished up. Well, it's also nighttime for you. Your coffee is sweet tea. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I've actually been drinking a lot of like green tea lately in the afternoons just for a hot liquid to drink. So it was cold this morning, and when I get Dunkin', I get iced. That's fair, Luxord. That's fair. The only reason I say Dunkin' is because the first apartment I ever lived in, I had a Dunkin' within walking distance. So, or it wasn't like, it was pretty far. It wasn't like crazy close, but it was nice to get like a nice morning walk in, grab some Dunkin' and come back. You know. Philosophy: if you aren't 15 minutes early, you're late. Yeah. Depends on the job, Mr. Rod. Depends on the job for me. But shift-based jobs, especially when you're relieving somebody of their shift, yeah, 100%. Your Tim Hortons is doing really good. Nice, crazy redneck. What's up, Harry Potter? I'm doing as well as I can be, man. Hope you're doing the same. Hey, we got there. Nice. All right, so that's all we needed. I wasn't paying attention, if I'm being honest with you guys. So, we also got some decent chunk of crushed quartz here. Just put these guys in here. So, mycelium. Actually a really easy setup to do. The hard part is getting enough sand for it. Fortunately, they closed Duncan, the one I used to work at. I can't really go there. That's like 3 blocks from me. Ah, gotcha. Right, Giggles. Right. Yeah. Yeah. When I worked in like a desk job where it did like people could just talk to me 10 minutes later. It doesn't really matter. You just have to stay 10 minutes after because you have a set amount of hours, right? But yeah, when you're working a shift schedule, you like. I couldn't tell you when I worked mornings and like the person who was doing the nighttime shift was late. Like you can't leave. You can't not have a busboy. You can't not have a food runner, right? So when they were late, like that's sure you get extra 20 minutes of pay, but like whatever. I'd rather leave, you know. So especially if you have to get somewhere. One thing I missed from 1710 fantasy blocks may have gone a little nuts with them. Nice Electro. I never really used them much from the chisel part, but I know they were pretty good for like doing a few things for sure. What's up with the real Baku no Nico? Hope I'm saying that properly. Okay, so let's grind out another section of sand. I think, right? How hard is that? How close are we to the builder's wand? In reality here, 13 diamonds away from a builder's wand. 12 diamonds away from a builder's wand. Is that worth going for? Probably not. But man, it sounds so convenient. It just sounds so convenient. Guys, thanks for all the new follows today. I see that number going up. So that the little number next to the heart is the number of follows. No names are going to get called out. I appreciate all the new follows today. For the longest time, I didn't put enough stock in new followers and people being here who are choosing to hit that follow button because they're enjoying the content. I appreciate you. Not going to call you out of lurks. Not going to ever say your name or call you out unless you say hello. So, thank you. Didn't butcher it? Wow, I'm impressed. I thought I was. Nice. Oh, welcome to the channel. Good to have you. Ooh. Very good to have you. Sorry, so what we'll do here is we'll break down into a bunch of sand, and then we'll set up a mycelium production line. Hey, Chris Fair coming in for 44 months. Feels called, man. Lurker, you're always called out. I'm just kidding. Chris Fair, thank you for the 44 months of support. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get some fresh roars, love, and hype up in this chat, please, for an epic sub number 3 today. Almost 4 years in the mood. I can't believe it's been that long already, Chris Fair. Big old cheers to that. Thank you. Yeah, so we'll just get a big old manual stuff going. Hey, I clicked the button, says anonymous user, for 65 months of support. Oh my goodness. You guys are going to get wild up in this arena here. My goodness. Thank you so much for 65 months. That's an insane amount of time. And it's 2 in a row as well. My goodness. My goodness. But yeah, so we'll manually grind down 9 stacks of sand. Doesn't take too much time here, and then we'll just feed the mycelium like automation with this. Hey, Luxord with 175 bits, taking the daily top cheer and starting a hype train. Ladies and gentlemen, we have just started a hype train. If you want in on this, 100 bits or more, gifted subs, resubs. If you got your resub just sitting in your tray there, it's a perfect time to share it. Adds to the hype train, helps us defeat the bosses. And yeah, Prime subs, all those free subs chilling about. And as always, thank you all for just starting a hype train. Seriously, starting a hype train is a big deal, I think. And I appreciate you. Cold Mage gifting 2 subs for number 5 and 6 today. Welcome, Prof. Peter. No one special. You're special to me. No one special. Okay? What's up, Column? And Nina Matri coming in with 100 biddies as well. Adding to the hype train. 76% into level 1 here. And Elusive Ginger sharing their Twitch Prime sub as well. Elusive Ginger, thank you so much for re-upping your Prime here for 93%.
I clicked a button too.
I clicked a button too. Well, I really appreciate you clicking that button and sharing your Prime. We're now 1 sub away from that first set of fireworks. And 1 sub away from defeating level 1 hype train boss. Heck yeah. How you doing, Hacker? What's going on? All right. Grind this down one more time. Oh my goodness. I heard a chosen one in the Bit Battle Arena there.
What's this?
Drox. Dude, how you been, man? Hope all's well as it can be. Sharing that 44-month resub. You got a new gift badge. Heck yeah, Cold Mage. Congratulations. Thank you for the serious amount of support, Cold Mage. Appreciate that. And Drox, speaking of serious amount of support, coming in for 44 months. Cheers, man. Level 2 hype train, level 7. And our first set of fireworks. You guys rule. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Cobra. What is that monstrosity of hammers? That is a compressed hammer. It is 9 hammers. Because you know it's more efficient when you have 9 together. You know, when you duct tape 9 hammers together, I guarantee you all your hammering projects will go faster. Results may vary. Thank you for the Twitch Prime, dude. I really appreciate that for sub number 9 today. Getting us up to 19% into level 2. You guys rule. Thank you so much. Yeah, lets you break down. So this is 9 pieces of gravel here. Lets you break down the 9 pieces of gravel all at once, which is nice. Nice and convenient for a bit of that manual grind. Okay. All right. Yeah, so the basic mycelium soul sand setup is heck yeah, I just got to see the follower notification go off. Love it. I'm proud of that. That took me a little while to build. Not really that long, but enough time where I was like, yeah, this is nice. But anyway, so the basic mycelium setup is just infinite water source fed into barrels surrounded by mycelium. Mycelium turns the water into witch water. And then you just, once it totally converts, you can put sand into it to turn it into soul sand. And that, you know, that soul sand's a very valuable resource. You can seep it for regular quartz, which will let us make drawer controllers, among other things. It'll also let us make charged Ceradus quartz, not charged, flux Ceradus quartz for AE, stuff like that. So it's a necessary part of the grind here. We gotta make sure we go sleep, because we are running a solar panel here, so if you guys see it's nighttime, remind me to sleep. That'd be good. Luxord continuing a gifted sub from Carlos. Luxord, thank you so much. Adding to this level 2 hype train. And then we got Nina Matri sharing their Twitch Prime as well for 20 months. Nina, thank you so much. It's fantastic to have you back. Hope you've been really well.
20 Pride Wing.
Two subs in a row for double digits in subs today. We're 44% into level 2. Just 56 left to go to beat level 2 boss. Thank you guys so much. Truck says, been good, just keeping busy with work and family. Have you been? As well as we can be. Well as we can be. Playing lots of Escape from Tarkov, playing a lot of Minecraft. Played a little No Man's Sky recently. That was a lot of fun. So I've been trying to build up the YouTube. All that good stuff. I just realized we're going to have YouTubeception here. You guys can see YouTube. If you're watching this, you can see the live sub count. I wonder if it's different the day you're watching this, the day it's aired. I'm sure it will be. Probably lost them all by now, you know? Nah, I'm just kidding. But yeah, no, it'll be there. Nice. Okay, so So. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. I need 2 of these, actually. 1 for the sand, 1 for the soul sand. I think I'm only going to do 2 barrels. Yeah, let's just do 2 barrels. I want to make this setup very small and very slow. We'll expand it later if we need more. I guess I could do 4 barrels. Just the more barrels you get, the more of these guys you need. I guess we could always do it 3. It'll make them slower. So you realistically, you want to separate them. I don't think I have any more transfer nodes either, or like transfer conduits. These guys. Guys, thank you so much for the hype train. If you got the emotes, let's see them. Oh, I have enough. Nice. All right, we'll use our 1 piece of redstone on that. And keep it going. 9 subs, 275 bits. Thank you so much for a really epic morning time support here. I really do appreciate you all. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, good. And that one will be almost done. Wonder if this could be small enough to fit here. Probably. I kind of want it to be in the air, though. Oh, we could put this up over here. This is more of like a sieving thing, actually. Now that I'm thinking about it, this is more like a sieving thing. So let's go put this over here. And that'll be good. Yeah. I need my bucket. How you doing, Pop? Good to see you. Always good to see you. Okay, we also have another hopper here. That, like just a regular hopper straight up works as well to export the stuff out. All right, that's fine. Yeah. I need at least 1 bucket of the infinite water source down here. We'll have to come back down there for another one. The problem with building a big, nice-looking base is you do spend more time walking back and forth. It'll be better later on, though. You'll save time later on because things will be spread out and easy to work with. But in the beginning, like, if you keep everything compact, you save a lot less. You save more time by having everything close. So, ugh. I'm so sorry to hear that. On the upside, I get to chill out now. Enjoy some Infinity Skyblock. That's good, Electro. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear about your fridge dying. Yeah, refrigerators are expensive, and it sucks. It really sucks losing food. Not only for the monetary value of it, but like losing food just feels bad. Just feels bad. I'm sorry I have to deal with that. Okay. How are we setting this up? Just need some building blocks here. Kind of want this to be a little bit on the floating side. I don't know if I'm going to be able to actually like reach underneath of this way. Guess we'll find out. All right, I need 4 more pieces of dirt here. Okay. Darn. So man, imagine if we were 116, we could easily get this stuff. But I think I'm gonna bump this up by 1, just so I can have access to underneath of it. But because it's not 114 plus, I can't, or 113 or whatever lets you crouch under things. We don't have access to underneath. Had a huge 5.5 kilogram brisket that was gonna be for Christmas. Oh, that's a real bummer. Darn, dude. That is a big old bummer. So the All these blocks up here are going to be mycelium. In fact, well, let's get them going now. This will spread really quickly, apparently. Holy crap! What the heck? No, these guys got to go somewhere else because there needs to be a line for transfer nodes. Hopefully, I have enough transfer nodes. I might not have enough transfer nodes here. And then we mess that up. So we need to bring this in by 1 here. That'll be fine because it'll I could put all 3 of them next to each other too. Like that works. It's just not as efficient. But it doesn't need to be efficient, right? So let's do that. Let's do it that way. It's not necessary. So basically, I would like to have the one in between to help speed up the process because it's based on the number of mycelium blocks around it, how fast it goes. This will be fast enough. We're not trying to like break any speed records here on how fast it goes, and this will be better for our transfer node count, which is kind of low. So, yeah, we're gonna do that. Okay. That's going to be our infinite source of water there. I just got to close that up. I think I'm going to use covers for that. And then these guys will get put into a drawer here. So the cool thing is you can use the transfer nodes. Sorry, I didn't get to the cool part of this farm. The cool part is you can... Oops, not really what I wanted to do, but that's okay. You can transfer things both ways. So... Oh, I guess I needed one more transfer node here. Sorry, so we're gonna have to do this one as a hopper then. This is gonna be a classic. Use what you got here. Okay, so you put all the sand into there. Now the sand only goes into the barrels if it's applicable. So it's not applicable yet because there's no water in here. But if we put the liquid transfer node there, that'll be fine. So let's go get the liquid transfer node. Let's go get some covers, and then we'll get the infinite source going as well. How you doing, Butt Mankey? Good to see you. Retrieval node for taking out. You could do a retrieval node, but it's not. I don't know. I think yeah, you need a QED for that, which is not the worst, but we're not quite there. I remember this being like, oh no, it's bad. Okay, never mind. Yeah, no, it's bad. Never mind. That recipe is usually not that bad, but we're playing expert mode, and it's silly of me to have forgotten so quickly. Nope, not that one. All right, get our microblock saw out here. Let's just go ahead and get our panels back. Oops. All right. Oh, I forgot to get my stupid, shoot. Did that work the way I wanted it to? I think so. All right, good. So what I need to do now is I need to place one of these. Like, place a bucket here. So we can go get our other bucket of water. Oh, our world interaction upgrade too. Yeah, you're good, Simon. No worries. I didn't remember either, to be fair. Oh, this... Wait. Oh, right, because this has... It's got 5 in it. It's got 4 in it. It's not increasing, so we do need the world interaction upgrade. So we'll grab this one. This one's less important than the one that's automating. That one doesn't exist. That's why. Okay, so we got to make another one. All right. So we'll grab that one. I could have swore I made 2. Could always convert that to hoppers as well. What the heck did I use the second one on? it down here somewhere? I don't think it is. Or did I always just end up sharing it all? I'd really prefer not to waste my diamonds on another one. Okay, not in my chests. It's not in that guy. There's nothing here for that. I need to sleep. Yeah, there's rocks there. I think today's the last day you could buy Ikoria packs to open. I'm not too worried about that though. I think the Zendikar collector boosters are way cooler to open anyway. Personally. There's the one that we have. That one doesn't need it. Huh. What up, Shark Eats You? How are you today? We'll just do this for now. Get this thing going. I think it's a little bit more important. Okay. So this will fill all those up. And then once these, you see how they're converting there? That says transforming, 23% there. When these transfer, or when these fill up, like so, they will auto-input a, there it goes, piece of soul sand in there. And then this will, I need to get the hopper going as well. And then that will automatically produce soul sand over time. Now, eventually, we're going to get like an output ender chest going for sand, and we can just cart sand around wherever we need to, and that'll be where it goes. Is we'll just send a bunch of automated sand in there to make a bunch of automated soul sand, if we need it. We may or may not need it. Also, to speed this process up, let's do this real quick. Hey Alex, how are you today? So this way these will convert to what they need to be. Because I'm pretty sure... this may not let it convert to mycelium. I actually don't know. It's an interesting question. But anyway, it's good to go now. It's one of those early game set it and forget it type of deals, so I'm not worried about it too much. And that'll be good to go. We already have 10 soul sand, which is nice. And for this, we're just going to go save a bit for a drawer controller. I guess I need to get more redstone. Classic. I feel like we're going to be needing redstone for forever nowadays. I guess I need to get another regular sieve going, too. Oh, I need sticks. There we go. This guy back here. But yeah, now that, again, having this quartz will let us make a lot of different things. A lot of different things, for sure. And gas tiers are okay. They're not the best. But they get the job done. But yeah, Sharky too. The mining of the crafting is going well today. I think anyway. Hopefully you guys are enjoying yourselves. Enjoy your lurkabouts. Hey, there's some nether wart too, so maybe we'll get that growing in some capacity. But while we worked on this project, that was the key. So ordering's a big deal in modded. If you're watching this on YouTube, I do like to try to throw these tidbits in here. Ordering can help you. I'm not saying it's everything, and don't stress too much about it. But if you order stuff to be running in the background by time it takes to set up or be completed, an example is letting the grass spread, right? We did that first so the grass could spread while we worked on something else that was also important. So just good ordering is powerful, or can be powerful, especially for these expert style packs, for sure. Hey, one chick, how you doing? I'm doing all right. Hope you're doing as well as you can be.
How you doing?
As well as you can be. Let's get a bunch of bone meal going here. So I don't know if you get Pams from breaking grass here. That's going to be the big deal. As well as you can be, yes, good. That's what I need to hear. I get the feeling of no. If I didn't get a single one from that, I get the feeling of no. I'm trying to think how you get the Pam's Gardens then. It might be just straight up gated by the Twilight, honestly. And that's fine. That said, we still can get some good stuff going here. Like, industrial hemp's not bad. The market's gated by the Twilight. Or, sorry, the market's gated by Pam's seeds. So I need candleberries and I need beet, corn, and kiwi. Agricraft. Oh, is it Agricraft? Oh, is that what it is? Is that what it is? So if like I wanted to make a beet seed here. That's what it is. So you have to figure out which ones get started from these ones. Got it. Well, who wants to become a farmer with Deadpine? Hey, Fat Pally, how are you today? It's been a long time since everybody's done that. I think it's receiving grass blocks. Oh, grass blocks as well. Interesting. Uses. I could break them down into earth shards. No, that's the witchery stuff. Which is good, actually. Good to know. Because the Belladonna and the Snowbell, or the Belladonna and the Mandrake are really important for that. But I feel like I was getting those from this. At least the Water Artichoke. But yeah, these two are going to crossbreed into something versus not. Now, I don't know if I need these for later. That's the thing. Oh, what about leaves? That's a good call. I can't spell today. Doesn't look like they... Oh, no, they do. You can compost them. A composting... Oh, this is what you can compost. I see. Yeah, no. No sieving recipe. Hey, Red Raven, how are you today? Always good to see you. No, Lurker, we're in a deep ocean. I don't think we're actually going to get any. I'm not too worried about the passive animals. I don't think there's really anything gated behind passive animals. If I can remember correctly. I might be wrong, though. Piece of redstone, that's nice. Ender pearls are always good, too. What's up, Anashi? Says, hello, Derptastic Pine. That's me. Don't forget it. All right. Is Agricraft worth it? For specifically Pam seeds, I don't know. We're going to need Agricraft later for Agricraft seeds themselves. Let's look up, like, a redstone seed from Agricraft. I'm pretty sure there's one that exists. Let's just look up at Agricraft. This guy right here is pretty solid, if I remember correctly. But yeah, this is like a daisy and a red tulip, which is dandelion, which we have, and a blue orchid, which is poppy and dandelion. So we can theoretically get to this. I just don't know how hard it is to craft an ore piece. Don't you need, yeah, you need a redstone ore below. So laser drill or an induction smelter. I would love to grow redstone. So how hard is an induction smelter? I'm assuming not easy. Invar we have. Bucket we have. That we can make. So we have everything but the machine frame. What's a basic machine frame? We're not that far off. I'm closer than I think I am. I need to make a carpenter. We have that. Crushed obsidian. I need to make a rock crusher. How hard is a rock crusher? Welcome to expert mode. It's a bunch of diamonds. It's a 3x2x2. And blocks of steel. Okay. We're not quite there. It's at this moment, though, I think it's just resource gathering. The watering can needs it, and Botania does too. Interesting. So yeah, so I guess if we need it, if we do need it, it might be worth getting into it just for that progression. That's gross, Munchik. I mean, there's people who are adept at writing stuff quickly and efficiently, but I am not one of them. I am definitely not one of them. Nothing wrong with that one, chick. I do plan to go back at some point, just to finish up a degree. I think automating sieving is a clear next step. I think so too. So for that one, we need more power, or rather, we need a reliable source of fuel for our generators. Either or. As a college English professor, I resent the resentment. Nice. Yeah, that is a bummer. When you're active, when you're when you're actively trying and you're not getting help, that is a bummer. And I had some cool college professors that they always graded the same, but if they saw that you were actively trying and you went for extra help, they definitely did all they could, you know? So I really appreciated professors that were like that. But I found a lot of the time that the professors that you're describing, one chick, were mostly adjunct professors. And I'm not saying all adjunct professors are like that, but a lot of the engineering adjunct professors were there for the paycheck. They were not there to help you learn, you know? And then the full-time professors were the ones that were there that, you know, that wanted to help you get stuff down, you know? Hey, Lucas, how are you today? But that was just my experience. It's also been 84. No, it's been a while. It's been a while. Adjuncting is very hard. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100% Mercutio. No, I'm not blaming them particularly. I've noticed that the full-time professors, because they have office hours, they have time to do that. Adjunct professors are there for their class on top of their regular job usually. So it's just like, that's rough. You know, that's rough. It's basically moonlighting as a professor, and a professor's already hard enough. Just teaching is crazy hard. Do you know how underpaid Ladypine is? She's ridiculously underpaid for the hours that she puts in. And New Jersey's pretty reasonable at paying their teachers, but she is crazily underpaid. It's nuts. It's nuts. Like, all right, sorry. That's a whole other tangent. So they do get 3 months off the year. Yeah, I agree. I know that. I know that. It is nice, but yeah. Pop Juarez, always good to see you. Hope all's well. Yeah. So it sounds like she's just there to spit the info at you and give you a grade, which is annoying, one chick, but I'm sorry you have to deal with that. But, well, type fast, best of luck, and hopefully you won't have to deal with that again. Basically is how that goes. All right, so we need... I don't think solar is going to be the way to go. So what's a good reliable way to get some fuel here? Because trees are not going to be doing it for us. We don't have any way to automate that. Well, anyway. Water wheels would probably be a good way to go. So we have that. That's not a problem. I need the actual... And it was... Alright, so we need to get into a metal former here. So how hard is a metal former? Because I think that's just going to be our best sorts of just passive energy that'll let us actually do this. Okay, so we're going to need a bunch of copper, a bunch of iron. Rubber we have already, a bunch of copper. And then an iron chipset. So we need a ton of iron and a lot of redstone. So sieving dust. And then we'll get one of these guys going as well. No traffic, so I'm here early. Nice. We have a decent chunk of iron saved up, so that's good. So it's really just a matter of getting all the redstone we need. So let's work on that. Let's get this chip going here as well. Because this will take time. With only these guys going. Let's select that. Let's do that. These need fuel, I'm guessing. Yeah. No fuel from these guys. How much are we doing out of there? We got 25 obsidian plus whatever's downstairs. What if we got a simple tank going? Oh, that's the other thing I wanted to try out was doing lava buckets for fuel. Let's try that. Let's try that. I'm sure that's not too bad. Pretty good. Got my second raise in half a year. Heck yeah, dude. Because my talks didn't happen last year. And get that yearly rhythm back. They agreed to give me half a raise in January and the second half. That's awesome, man. Congrats, dude. Very good to hear. I'm glad to hear you're doing well as well. All right. So we grab this. I think I need to get a little bit more glass going here. Okay. We got our iron. I feel like I made iron bars at one point. I did. Okay, so I just need this. Beautiful. No, I needed to shift click that. There we go. And then we're just gonna need a few buckets. So let's just try it with this bucket first. Let's just make sure it works before we get crazy on this. We might have to increase our lava production before we do anything else. All right, let's get rid of that. This guy's almost there. That's not going to work the way I want it to. They are upgrade carton. They're a little expensive for what you get out of them. We are going to do that eventually because I do prefer passive power over fuel power. Both IRL and in Minecraft, but for the time being, we're kind of stuck with this. Oh, right, this doesn't have the world interaction upgrade anymore. I guess I got to go burn those diamonds on that because we really need to get that going as well. Okay, so let's go do that. Feels a little bad, but that's okay. 4 and 1, 2 of those. Oop, wrong way. Okay, get another world interaction upgrade. Get this guy running again. It's also important for this guy as well, I think. Okay. Well, that's gonna fill up this guy first. Let's do that. So starts filling up this thing. Might have to separate these two out at the end of the day. Because it should be placing into there. Let me just oh no, that's lava. That's lava. That's lava. Bad, 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 bad. Don't do that. We disconnected there instead. It should be just placing into here. I don't know why it's not. What you doing there, bud? Hey. What the heck? Try this, I guess. I don't know why that's not placing into there. It should be. Maybe separate these two. There we go. That was weird. Maybe because I broke it while I was still searching for something? I don't really know. Once we get another cobble upgrade, we'll be able to do it that way. Also, we could just hopper into this one. Should be fine. Okay, and that's slowly filling with lava. So, what if... Retrieval node is so good for that, but if we did it this way, started pulling from there. Let's do this. Let's just make sure that this does work with that. It does not. Okay. Well, there you go. So no lava bucket for, even though it says 10,000 or 20,000 burn time. Does not work in the furnace generator, which is kind of annoying. Does it work in the survival generator, out of curiosity? How you doing, Will? It does not. So it just works in regular furnaces then. So this is not an option anymore. They really did a good job of like making sure we just could not use lava for anything. Okay. I guess I shouldn't have broken that down then. Do you get tired of your misery? It's on repeat. Okay, we'll put that there. Replace. Did I lose it? Did I lose it? I must have lost one. How interesting. I think I can actually put this here. A little sneaky, just to connect these. As long as that's working, that's good. Okay. They don't exist. Campbell's. Yeah. Or Campbell's. So, see what you did there. So where's the stuffed eggplant? That's what we're debating on working towards. Dub. I want to do it just because it's nostalgic, right? I do want to do that eventually. Let's get the covers back on here. Might as well get the obsidian production back up and running. There's no reason to deny it. Song feels new. Put that back in there. I think I'm gonna put that there just so we can actually remove that next time. I think it's texting Pop Wars. Because you're not supposed to text and drive. Alright, so that changes things. On getting a solid fuel source going here. I mean, once we start sieving enough, we will get some reasonable amounts of coal. It's just, we're not going to get enough. You know? No, bonsais didn't exist in 1.7.10. All right, let's go. We can also just sieve the gravel that we have. Get a bunch going. Let's get a bunch of coal coke going, I think. So let's grab this. Let's go sieve it quickly. I know it's a little less efficient this way. Because if we get some coal coke going, those are good to have run as well. There's some extra iron in there. I think this is the more efficient one to do it in too. Okay. Yeah. All right. There's probably tree farm into the smelter. I don't know how easy a tree farm is right now. Like, I don't think there's any automated way to do this right now. So we just need. Well, I guess we actually need redstone more than anything, right? That's what we're working towards. That's the problem. We need redstone, but redstone comes from sand or from dust. And I need to get fuel, which comes from that. So maybe we just cook this up and go from there, I guess. And we'll just keep relying on that 8 RF a tick until we get better power going, because, yeah. Yeah, that sounds good. That sounds good. Because I do need diamonds. I could use some diamonds as well, but I'd rather have this going. Tree farm just needs diamonds for Steve, or iron for Steve's carts and a couple diamonds, I think. Never set up a Steve's carts. Also, I quote, I'm the meanest on Twitch. Dies in lava. Yeah, that's a good video to check out. I drove my horse into lava. It's a prime example of why you should not text and drive. Honestly, like, you're gonna fall into lava, man. It's rough. It's a rough way to go. But yeah, maybe we can set up a simple Steve's Carts farm. Get that going into fuel. I don't know. Let's do this. Let's sieve down this section of dust here and see how close we are to what we need for a water wheel. And then maybe we'll look into Steve's carts there. Because a water wheel will solve a lot of our issues as well. Like, that's, you know, either one of these will solve our issues. What I can do is I can put the water wheel underneath this right here. And go, actually, how hard is the kinetic dynamo? Because we're gonna need that as well. Steel, iron, lead, electrum, lots of redstone. MV wires is just electrum, which is silver and gold. Which I believe can be done in the, smeltery alloy. Yeah, so that's fine. Try to get a lava crystal and the lumber axe used for charcoal. Being though how hard it's hard to get to the actual lumber axe. The lava crystal I think is easy, or relatively easy. Yeah. So once you can get to the lumber axe, you need the compressor to get to the lumber axe. So once you have that, blaze powder is easy to get. You can make that, which is also not a bad way to do it either. You grow a big tree, get a bunch of charcoal going that way. So maybe we'll do that to supplement after the fact. So the tree lives dangerously. Oh no, the only reason I'm sleeping at nighttime is because I have a solar panel. Everything else on the platform is, to my knowledge, safe from mobs. Except for where they're spawning, of course. So. Oh yeah, to my knowledge. Like I always I always leave room for errors, because, well, we know me. We know me. Or I know me. I'm pretty sure you were the only one that used it, one chick, because the only reason I ever get rid of emotes for new ones is because I look at how many people use the emotes. So, am I finding it back? It's always good. I'm not saying Pine Derp doesn't apply so often. I merely take things down via their usage. So people were clearly not using it. So, sorry. No ore excavator or vein miner obsidian. How many sub points for another emote slot? I don't know, like 700 or 800. We're at a low dip right now. We are at 492 subscribers. Thank you for that, by the way. But I think we need like 1,400 or something like that. So like 1,000. So. No, Norscope, you don't have to apologize, man. Don't have to apologize at all. I need to make another hammer. Yep. Yeah, when gifted subs came out, Barkers, you get a crazy fluctuation. Like For the last few months, we were sitting at about like 700 subs. And then we had I had my wisdom teeth out, so I wasn't streaming for a couple weeks. Or not streaming, but like I wasn't streaming as much for a couple weeks. We weren't playing Minecraft for the month of October, essentially. And you get a big sub dip when that happens, you know? But that's fine. That's how it goes. Yeah, it's stuff all around. I'm not overly worried about it. I would be lying if I said. Oh right, I did finish this. I would be lying if I said big swings in numbers doesn't have a mental toll on me, one way or the other, because it always does. But you know, it's not to the level that it has been in the past. More mentally prepared for it. Also just have a lot more faith in the community than... Not that I used to, but like... when we had our first big subpocalypse from gifting subs, it's a new territory. You're not really sure what's going to happen after that. Alright, Giggles, have a great shift. Enjoy your work time. Hopefully get to work on some nice projects today. Help people out. I was like, how'd you know? Just the PUBG hat, Twitch jacket, Twitch sunglasses, Minecraft sticker on the back of your car. Did you use to stream? How'd you know? Yeah. I get that every once in a while with my Twitch merch. Yeah, it's right, Baker's Spot. It's just life, you know? Hey, Red Fog, thank you so much. A brand new subscriber coming in for the first month in a row. I appreciate that. Guys, let's get some love and hype up in this chat, please, for a brand spanking new Entloop member. Huge cheers to that. Very, very supportive. Welcome to the Entloop. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And Norscope continuing a gifted sub from Sardar, like the boss that they are. Really appreciate that. Get another round of that love and hype in the chat. Love your YouTube content and your streams even more. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate that. I'm glad you're enjoying the YouTube content, and I hope to have some new cool stuff there in the future. My thoughts on speedrunning, we'll do it anytime soon. Speedrunning is cool. Don't know if I'm going to vanilla speedrun ever. Shark Eats You. I might. We'll see. And then, I mean, I have a speedrun record in Mad Pack 2, if you haven't seen that on YouTube yet. So I have a record already. It's not an official record because there's no official post for it. But just community-wise. Yeah, they're talking about vanilla speedruns, Rob. They're not talking about Mad Pack 2 speedruns. They're not talking about that. I need a band. It should say Mad Pack 2 in there somewhere. I guarantee you will not like vanilla speedrunning nearly as much as Mad Pack speedrunning, Rob. I can almost guarantee it. Mad Pack 2 sounds more impressive, to be honest. Yes and no. Yes and no. It's different. It's more complex because I have to remember more, but it's also easier in combat. If that makes any sense. So, oh my goodness, YouTube, I am so sorry. I went over an hour, but we got some good stuff going here. We're all set up. We're gonna start. Yeah, this is a good spot to pause for the episode anyway. So we're gonna start using our redstone, using our iron, using our copper that we have. We're gonna start diving into IC2 machines, or Industrial Craft 2 machines in the next episode. Twitch, don't go anywhere. We're not done yet. But YouTube, thanks for tuning into this episode. It was a good one. Bit of a grind there. Did some discovery, and got some good stuff going. Got our mycelium going, and yeah, we're working towards it. We're working towards it. So we are getting there slowly but surely. Once we start getting a reasonable amount of resources coming in steadily, the game's going to completely switch to this infrastructure setting up to building stuff and tech setup and stuff like that. So it's going to be really fun when we flip that switch, you know? So, but for now, make sure you tune into the live stream. I'd love to have you here. Make sure you drop a sub on the channel. If you want to see more content like this, the best way to support right now is to watch these YouTube videos all the way through. That really helps get the watch time up, as well as subbing to the channel, and just come in and say hi on the Twitch stream. That's kind of the goal here. So I'd love to see you there. And if not, no worries. Enjoy watching on YouTube. That's what they're there for as well. I'm rambling. You guys are beautiful. I will catch you in the next episode. Bye bye.